What is going on? I'm Zedmont, and we're gonna record this video the night before. I know you guys don't like it. My Monday mornings are a complete and utter mess, though, so we're gonna do it Sunday night, record for Monday morning. First and foremost, though, code Zedmont Creator Boost every single Supercell game. Anytime it gets low like that one, 12 hours left, make sure you update it. We're gonna jump into warships. Check this goodness out. I have gone into 6 engine rooms. I have gone into diamond, claimed a chest in diamond, only one, but pretty stoked on that. Sitting at task force level 11. Not bad, not bad. Sitting at New Zealand number 1. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And global number 194. Now, I did the dumb thing. You see, like, win, 4.5 hours ago, and then I just stopped playing because I was like, oh, I wanted to make sure I claim in diamond. Well, that's diamond dumb. So anytime you're winning like that, you gotta keep going. And now people have gotten a bunch of chests, and the landscape might have changed. But first and foremost, for those of you, I've had a couple people who are like, do I get artillery, or do I go back and get heavy choppas, or do I get artillery or go back for bombardiers? Very, very, very important. That building health right there, that is a game changer. So if you don't have to go backwards, maybe don't. That being said, my next unlock, because I've got this back here, the defensive building damage, probably gonna go back and get those rocket launchers, maybe. I am short keys though, as you can see, because 40 plus 20 clearly is less than 47, unless you failed math, then maybe go ahead and unlock things. Anyways, don't have scorchers. Don't think anyone's using scorchers. Maybe they could be doable, but the fact you only get one per boat means they're probably not terribly viable. Going up through critters to get heavies, kind of appealing. If I had heavy choppas, that is, maybe that will become more of a thing once I get rocket launchers. Maybe. Anyways, enough about what's going to happen next. This base, in case you want to copy it, I had it without the 2 extra boom cannons. It worked pretty well. Gonna move that out so you can take a screenshot. Maybe that'll help you find some mines or something. This base, you probably could have guessed, was made by Mr. Orion. I don't think it's changed. We'll zoom in about there. He's got rocket launchers. I don't. So I already have exactly where to put things. Against Cyrillic name, they didn't do terribly well. This is my attack. I am trying. Now, anytime, like, this is the thing. You need to, like, clear some of this stuff, and then you flare up here, and then if all goes well, your troops all go back that way, but sometimes they go, like, up and come back, and then you have to flare, and it's awful. I am not super duper good at it. I've got another strategy on deck that I'm going to try to show you. I don't know exactly how many boats we need in each direction, but as you can see here, I ended up getting a little bit lucky watching this flare. Then we get this out, and look, one boat of Bombardiers goes up, and the mechs came back. It was beyond perfect. You could not have planned it any better. Also, getting rid of one of those boom cannons, because why the heck not? And then all of our stuff crushing this base. And our opponent retreated because we were so gosh darn beautiful and amazing. Pretty sure that's what happened. Anyways, let's just double check what they did. They came in, same sort of thing. They were trying, and a lot of people have a lot of stuff up the front. Orion took the approach, and by the way, I don't know if this is his base or someone else's base. I'm going to give Orion the credit, though, that spreading things out means that you can't flare back as fast, which is frustrating people. And they all came back down here, and then he realized the jig is up. The gig is up. Anyways, we have won there against Hero. They got all our engine rooms, but with 12 seconds left. Cameron, 2 engine rooms left up, 3 feet. They fizzled. Not sure why it gave a percentage. That's kind of strange. Like, what's going on here? Why does it give, if you guys know why that gave a percentage as opposed to, anyways, show you how 3 feet hit the base. Let's see, what did you do here? Heavy choppas, rocket choppas. By the way, be very careful. There's a gap over here. I know that should be fairly obvious, but the number of times I've seen a screenshot with like a Bombardier sitting over here or a Seeker sitting over here, if you just zoom in on this lonely heavy, he doesn't even try. Like, he doesn't even like try to walk towards the gap. He just stands there. Poor, lonely, low. Anyways, 3 feet doing something over here. Heavy chopper, rocket chopper is faster than Zooka, Mech, Bombardier if you do it right and you do it well, but since getting building health, people are definitely struggling a little bit more. Before building health, they were just walking through my base, especially before I got the extra 2 boom cannons. I think that they were getting like 2 minutes 4 seconds or something ridiculous like that. 3 feet tried to find a little hole there, could not find it. Davish, decent time, minute 19. Let's have a look and see what the heck they're doing. By the way, I think that most of these bases are 5-engine room bases, so people that have gone backwards and gotten heavy choppas and rocket choppas don't have the building health yet. Most of them don't have the 6th engine room yet. That's why I'm just bullying them at the moment. If you went back and got shock launchers and the shock blaster and the rocket launchers, people using mechs and bullet are just going to walk through your base anyways, so consider going forwards instead of backwards. But Davish doing pretty darn well to get across that gap, get onto the engine room, throw those artillery out there. Also, one other question that I keep being asked a lot is, should I max my rocket launchers or should I max my artillery? If you're using heavy chopper rocket, actually, you know what? Regardless of what you're using, max that artillery. Being able to throw 4 artillery out there and get rid of a boom cannon or a shock blaster or 3 of them for a rocket launcher or 4 of, anyways, it's important. It helps a lot, and it just makes your attacks that much easier. And this is me walking through this base. We just abandoned those guys on the right. The rest of our troops just wander on through. And this person, like I said, they've got max or near max level rocket launcher. I can't remember if they have one over there. Probably not. So they don't have max rocket launcher. They have a shock blaster. They got the hot pot. They've got rocket launchers. And we're just going to walk through it. And yes, because my attacks are ugly at times, it's probably going to be close. But all of these things end up locking on bullet. And I use taunt, by the way. My bullet is not maxed. He is tick 4. And it gets to be fairly close at times. Notice that I've got like 7 Bombardiers left, but it's never all that close. So I'll show you this. I think this is another 5, like just super lucky. Anytime I see a 5, it's basically a guaranteed win. I have lost to some 5s, don't get me wrong, but get to 6, which is partly why I'm not super sold on rocket launchers yet. Getting this, like, look at this. I'm losing troops like crazy, like absolute, utterly crazy. I totally botched this attack and just walking through it anyways. Bullet taunting, keeping things going. I think I ended up with like a half decent time too, somehow, some way. Don't even know. Just crushing bases with mediocre attacks. 1 minute 40 against a 5-engine room base, not that great, but people are getting, like, look at this, 1 minute 12, 39, 1 minute 19, fizzle, 12 seconds, fizzle, and then me getting 44 seconds. So not great on my part, and then I decided to put it down. Shouldn't have. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. We're going to try to do something slightly different. If we get a 6-engine room base, the longer this spins, the more happy I am, because I would love to get a 5-engine base at the moment. Really want to claim in diamond, but I really want to make it to 22 as well. So how this battle goes is going to let me know or influence me as far as what the heck I do. For the record, I will not be getting 22 with you guys here. If I'm going to make it to 22, it's going to be me on the couch, feet up. Just water, folks. Just water, friends. Bubbly water, by the way. I am all about the soda stream. Okay, so they've got max rocket launchers and a shock blaster and a hot pot. All of the things crammed in that back right corner. We've got an answer for that. Not overly concerned, because that right-hand side is just cake. You know that show, Is It Cake? This one should be cake, I think. We'll find out. What we're going to do here is go something like this. I want you to go there. I want you to go there. Not rushing at all. No need to rush, but I do need to get... I wish that I would have dropped that a little bit more carefully. I really did want that mech to turn towards the right to get rid of that, or to shock that outside mortar. But nonetheless, we're going to get this stuff going here. And if you're wondering why in the heck I've got a boat of Zookas there, Zookas are great at hitting mines. It is insane just how good Zookas are at hitting mines. And then we're going to hold Mr. Bullet for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down goes the shock blaster. Those guys are going to turn right for half a second. And then as soon as that sniper tower is gone, we're going to drop Bullet right about here. Need him to walk up that right-hand side. Not doing things super duper well at the moment. Definitely not timing things all that great. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that back one. And then here comes the hero of the day, Mr. Bullet. You know, some of you call him Private Bullet. I call him Mr. Bullet because he is absolute boss material, just walking underneath things, taunting all of the things. And then we're going to get that shock mine popped. One more taunt. And then all of our troops are going to be able to cruise on in. Now, this is not going to be super duper quick. A quick time against a 5 engine room base is like 2:30. An average time is like 2 minutes. We're going to aim to be average, like even below average, because I have yet to see someone take my base down in faster than like 140 or so. So we just have to get Bullet with a taunt, then we can throw that final flare. All of our troops cruising on in. They missed the shock mine. Bullet taunted the rocket launchers, and down goes that final in. So dropping Bullet late was the key to that. And because I don't have to worry so much because of that building health, we can hold Bullet way longer than you would ever imagine. I had a 2-minute 7-second time on a base where I forgot to drop a boat of Bombardiers last night. Yes, stupid on my part. I know, it sucks when you forget to drop a boat, but that was a rude awakening for me. Made me realize that holding Bullet back, especially when I've got 3 boats of mechs out front with a boat of Zookas to clear some mines, don't do the SM base. I'll show you. We're gonna wait for SM to finish, and then I'll show you what I don't like about their base. In case it helps in some way, shape, or form. So SM's base, we're going to show they fizzled again. Base holding up well. So where their shock mines are, nobody knows. And all of their boom mines are all over in here. And as you saw, by holding Bullet back, we held Bullet back, we kept the reins on Bullet, and then eventually he just walked all the way through all of that stuff, taunted all the things, and our Bombardiers just kind of like stayed over in here, so no concerns there. Max artillery, like we talked about, getting rid of that. I probably should have artilleried something else. I think I got rid of a boom cannon that didn't really matter. Probably should have artilleried that back rocket because it was almost an issue, but you get the basic gist of it. We managed to pick up a whole 6 stars for that attack, I think. We are going to leave this right there, though. Wanted to get this video out while I was in Diamond. Pretty happy with that fact. Love that I can share that with you guys. And more importantly, wanted to let you guys know that, hey, 6 engine rooms is pretty darn good, and answer some common questions I've been getting over the last 3-4 days. I know I don't do a great job during the weekends, but wanted to get that out there just in case it helps some of you. So anyways, as always, keep that code ZMOT in your creator boost. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, all that stuff. But you know me, love it when you comment. That is the #1 happy time for me. So thank you for coming in. I'm ZMOT. Peace.